Cancer, what's good? All right, so we're gonna jump into your reading and see what comes up. But as I was getting into the energy, I had this overwhelming sensation of two things. The first one was this grief connected with this feeling of I'm really losing you. And then the other one was a panic. So there's a grief, but then there's a panic. Okay, someone is either physically, verbally, or spiritually reaching out to you, but they feel like it's like this, like I'm reaching out, like I want to grab this smoke, but I can't because it's not tangible. You know what I'm saying? It's smoke. And so literally you could have told someone to eat your smoke, eat your dust. You know, you could have left a relationship or left someone in the dust so fast that literally all that was left was your smoke. Okay, and so we're gonna be looking to see who this is, what they want to say, why is it so strong. Okay, let's see what we got at the center of the deck. Oh, the Tower. So someone's world is crashing down, or, and I don't even want to say this like a vice versa. I'm feeling like this is what's coming from the outside being put on me. Some of y'all may feel like somebody from the outside is putting pressure or stress on you to be in a relationship or be with them or something like that. But I just know you went somewhere so fast that literally all they could see was the smoke. It's just nothing but smoke. It went all up in smokes. Okay, so the Tower card is talking about some structure came falling down. All right, or someone feels they have a tower moment because you're no longer there, or because you left, or like their whole world came crashing down because you're not a part of it anymore. Let's see what it's crossed by. The Chariot. Listen, if I can't say it enough, you got off in your chariot and you pew so quick that the only thing left was a bunch of smoke. Look at the Tower. Look at all that smoke. So someone has moved forward. This is your sign too, your energy. So you've moved forward grandly. Is that even a word? Grandly and gracefully. Okay? Gracefully. Gracefully. All right? And it's just, you're looking beautiful, you're shining, but at the same time, it's like when you move forward this quickly, look who you left behind. Or maybe you saw that this was about to happen, so you hopped off in your chariot and pew, you got away before the destruction. I just heard pride come before destruction. Is that what it is? But pride before destruction. So maybe someone had a real arrogant and boastful attitude towards you. I'm hearing like, you know, I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that, but then you may have turned around and done something and boom, you know what I mean, their world came crashing down. Or you'll never find nobody better, you'll never be nobody better than me. Then boom, you went moving forward. Two major arcanas. I'm feeling like this is the point of no return. Whoever you left behind, that's probably why it's an overwhelming sense of grief and why I reach out and I feel like I can't grab you, because I know that I can't this time. Let's see what's in the deep root. The Eight of Wands. So maybe someone made a romantic gesture, or maybe someone, you know, really put their heart and their soul out there to tell you how they feel or they want to. Now, the other way I'm picking this card up is that it's something new coming in. And that's probably why y'all move forward. You either know that it's someone new and better, or you can feel it energetically that something else is coming in. Some of y'all could have recently received a letter, a message, an inbox from someone. This is, you know, someone who may not be close to you. Y'all could be at a distance from each other, but it seems as though the conversation was about love. Conversation was about intimacy. It was about, you know, well, what's up with me and you? You know what I mean? Now, this could have been this person that we're talking about with the Tower reaching out, but I feel like this is someone new, especially how fast you took off. Okay? Let's see what happened in the recent past. The Ace of Swords. The truth, and you cut someone off. For me, I'm feeling like I'm confirming something for somebody, because this is the past position. For those who are wondering, because I feel like that wondering energy too, like, did I do the right thing? But this is how you know you did the right thing. The truth. What are we standing on? What are our principles based on? The truth. High authenticity. Being who we were called to be. A lot of y'all have stepped into that power, and when you know who you are, baby, that's a deadly weapon. They don't want you to know who you are. But look at that. When you know who you are, the truth of who you are, it will do this. It will cause towers. and it will propel you forward quickly. I think someone didn't want you to know who you were. If you were with someone who, you know, every time you did something, they just couldn't, oh man, yeah. You know, every time you did something, if it was downplayed or, you know, made to seem like it wasn't that great, you know, that's your confirmation too. Because the overwhelming sense of grief and I'm losing you can also be a sense of, you know, I don't want you to do that, or I don't want you to go further than me, faster than me, or I don't want you to pop off or take off, and I don't, you know. I just heard the truth hurts. Double-edged sword. The truth hurt you because you knew you had to move on, and the truth hurt them because they knew it was the truth, and that's why you had to go and keep it moving. Let's see what's in your headspace. The Page of Swords. Well, somebody's watching, okay? When you leave someone in this state of grief, they begin to wonder. And of course, the main things that I'm feeling they're wondering, are you with someone else? They look and spying on your social media to see, are you with someone else? And don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if this person has like a friend or a cousin or somebody. And I don't want to say they want to set you up, but they might see if you take the bait, is how I'm feeling it. Like they may put a friend out there or a family member or somebody in your face as bait to see if you'll take it, because they don't know where they stand with you. I feel like for some people, they don't know where they stand. Like you could have got out so fast, you forgot to say it's over. You know, you forgot. So now this person is like, okay, well, let me see. Let me look to see. You know, but that friend part, I'm really feeling that real strong. Don't be surprised if one of their people try to get at you. It could be a setup though. So don't, you know, don't be all flattered and stuff, because it could be a setup. Let's see what's coming up in the near future. The Six of Pentacles. A redistribution of where you put your energy. So since you're not putting your energy here anymore with this person, you got to find a new place to put it. So let's see. Let's go to the Doreen Virtues Life Purpose cards to see what is a good place for you to put your energy now that you have, you know, had this Tower. This jumps out. It says talk to your angels. Okay, so I feel like there's still some energetic boundaries that are being crossed, only because, you know, repetitively thinking about you, could be trying to call you or leave you messages. You may get a nasty message. You may get an overly loving message. But at the end of the day, you still have some type of energetic bound to this person. And there needs to be a redistribution of energy. So maybe that's, and talk to your angels, something like that's just the thing you gotta like pray about sometimes. We talk about soul ties and all those type of connections, but they can be very unhealthy. Okay, I think I was talking to Sagittarius. They had the devil come out, showing the relationship of the devil with the two people tied to the ball and chain. All right, so there needs to be a redistribution of energy exertion. Some of y'all might want to start working out. It says instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. I'm hearing Jasmine Sullivan, bust the windows out your car. Somebody might get upset. That's another reason why this Tower is here. Maybe you bust the windows out somebody else's car and you went driving off and then skidded on. But I'm really, this Tower right here feels, I don't like the Tower at all, because the way it's coming across now is like, well, now I got to do something. You know, and that gets dangerous when somebody starts feeling like, I got to do something to get you back. That becomes obsessive, you know, after a while. After a while, it turns into that whole, if nobody can have you, no, if I can't have you, nobody else will. You know, that's how we start crossing over into those type of energies. That's why I said it needs to be a redistribution. Some of y'all may have that coming in with like the angels doing it for you, or you may meet someone. Let's see. What's up with the redistribution? Who's coming in with the redistribution of health, wealth, money, balance, and relationships? Wow. Your dreams need a practical plan. So we're moving on from relationships, and now we're looking at dreams. And when people come in who are a part of the dream, that's when we keep them on the train. All right. Anybody who's not a part of the dream right now, other than family and support and love, it's like they need to be shunned out. I think that's going to be the practical plan that makes you forward. For some of y'all, you may have old friends, frenemies, whoever's spying and watching you because you're doing something, and they may actually want to be a part of it. Okay? Could be because they genuinely care and are genuinely happy, and you'll know. You're going to talk to your angels, pray, get that power of discernment before you include anybody. But at the same time, some of them are there for that whole competition. Let me come spy. Let me see what you're doing. You know, maybe I can wreak havoc. Also, what I'm getting with this is keep your, I just heard adventures, but keep your ventures private until it's time to launch, because these kind of energies here will start sending those negative vibes. And the whole thing of what you thought was love coming through is actually destruction. And you trying to figure out, why aren't my projects working? Why aren't things happening? I think I was telling Sagittarius again, I saw them in the water. They got out the water and there was a bunch of little leeches. Okay? The ones that suck your blood. You got to throw them off of you and get out of that water, because that water is nasty. And it's only full of leeches. Some of y'all are in an energetic vibration where you keep attracting people who, you know, you got everything they need. But what about you? When you look at them, it's like, what do you bring to the table? You know? So we working at, again, redistribution of who comes in and who goes out. We cutting off these last little ends. Let's see, the fear space, Ace of Pentacles, the opportunities. Some of y'all may feel like your opportunity is slipping away. Like when this smoke is going up and you trying to grab it, it's just like, man, I'm just trying to reach out and grab something, but I can't get to it or whatever. This is that that opportunity slipping away, or this is their fears. The opportunity, I'm reaching out to grab you, I'm reaching out to be with you, I'm reaching out so that we can do this thing. But it seems as though I'm losing you. And the more I reach out and the more you don't respond, boom, that's a tower, that's a smack in someone's face. Every time they call, you don't answer, that's a smack in their face. Every time they leave a text message and you don't respond, that's a slap in their face. Every time they look on your social media and you're smiling, that's a smack in their face. Let's see what you look like. Ooh, King of Pentacles, two things. First thing, you look like you got someone else. So when they look at your social media, they see you smiling, they see you happy, boom, automatically they think you're dealing with someone else. Male or female energy, take out how it applies. And because you got on so fast, or maybe you are leaving bits and pieces of information out, it's like it got to be somebody else in the mix. Okay, now aside from that, you could be looking like you are mastering your skills, your business, your job, you're focusing, you got promotion, all of the stuff that they didn't want you to get, all of the opportunities that they were afraid you would get. Why? Because these opportunities will pull you away from them. And now, boom, here you are in a kingsman position, and this person has to watch. Especially if this person wanted to be like the king in your life, but they couldn't produce. I'm hearing that word produce. You know, you produce. And the person may have wanted not to hold you back because they're so evil and so mean, but because once you get to a certain point, that's it. Once you take off, that's it. If you aren't already caught up, then you get left behind. Look at this chariot. There's only room for one person on that chariot. So you got to find your own chariot, bruh. You got to find your own chariot, sus. And that's what we're doing now. Otherwise, it's not fair and it's not balanced. Period. Okay? Period. So let's see. Ooh, too many cards want to jump. Let's see what's going on with your hopes. The Queen of Cups. So maybe y'all looking for somebody who matches. Because the person who's looking right now, let me show you what it looked like. This is what it looked like. It's like mother and child. Some of you guys are dealing with people who have, or dealt with people who have childlike energy, meaning they're grown, full-grown adults, but the way they think is childlike. Their belief system is childlike. The way that they go about producing results is childlike, right? Where you have come to a new level of understanding and a new level of like mastery and a new way of securing your victories. This person has not. That's why I say they have to have their own chariot. Otherwise, they'll be jumping on your bandwagon, and that's not fair. We're all about things being balanced. So in this case, you're looking for somebody who is on the same page. King, queen type energy. And then, of course, those opportunities that they never wanted you to get, because once you get those opportunities, it's not going to make sense to be with them. You have to be with someone on your level. All right? Let's see. The hopes. Look at you. The Empress. So moving it up, taking it up even more. Some of y'all already feel like, yo, I'm taking off, I'm doing my thing, but some of y'all want to be that even more. Now this, we talking about the dreams here. We talking about focusing, redistribution of where I put my energy. Some of y'all gonna say, you know what, pause for relationships at this time. Whether that be a year, whether it be 2 years, 6 months, whatever the case may be, somebody put in their nose down, they put their eyeballs up, and they only focused on the goal. You feel what I'm saying? Only focused on the goal. And I feel like that's what you're being called to do within, like, even if it's a month, okay? Clearing up old energies, clearing out old behavior patterns, clearing out people who don't belong. You wonder why your dreams ain't popping, why things ain't happening. You got some blood sucking leeches hanging off of you, and I'm feeling like a warning energy. And until you cut those people off, or until you stop entertaining that energy, it's going to affect your opportunities. You're not going to get everything you deserve sitting in front of the wrong people, because then they will be getting it. Bad distribution. We're talking about deserving energy. We're talking about, what have you done? What have you produced? Okay? And if the answer is chaos, destruction, nothing, I'm trying, one day, just give me a chance, why don't you do it for me, help me, nobody. Let's see what's going on at the end. The Knight of Wands. So just like the messages were coming in first, now here comes the person. Do not be surprised if you just sitting at home relaxing, all of a sudden that person knocking at your door. You just sitting at home relaxing, bloop, bloop. Now you got a message on your phone. But I feel like this is more physical. I feel like somebody's gonna take it up a notch. So if you're ignoring somebody and you're not talking to them, it looks like they may pop up. You ignoring somebody might actually make them pop up. This is how we going out with this reading, like with a warning. 2 warnings. The first one, be prepared for the pop-up. Number 2, you need to be thinking about them opportunities, Cancer. The wrong energy. Imagine a leash. Imagine a leech attaching itself to that coin and sucking up all the money. And by the time you able to actually get to it, ain't nothing left but $2. Like, the opportunities, energetically, they can't get to you, because whoever this person is, they're vibrating too low, they're vibrating too slow, it's not fast enough. And you got to separate yourself from them for a period of time in order to let the energy come back up. It's like if a train stops, it's not going to take back off. It got to choo 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 choo, and then it gets faster again. It got to regain the momentum. So some of y'all opportunities was almost there, but then here come this person again, and it slowed down the energy. It's like driving down the street 100 miles an hour. Your dreams are coming to you 100 miles an hour. But then here comes this person. Now all of a sudden your dreams slow down. They can't get to you as fast. Now they're going 50 miles an hour. How long do you think it's going to take to get to you? You know what I'm saying? The more you cut off these negative energies, the faster the dream car can drive. Okay? Cancer, I don't know who I'm talking to. You got a leech. At least one. Who watching, who's spying, who may be plotting and planning in their head, could be sending negative vibes, don't want you to pop off, not because they're so mean and so terrible, but because things ain't going right in their life, and they don't want to see you with these opportunities faster than them or before them. Okay, so woo, that's real deep and real heavy, Cancer. I don't You really want to take a moment, breathe in with that, talk to your angels about it, have a discussion with your ancestor squad, and see what you're going to do. Okay, because the opportunities here are too lucrative, too grand, and too life-changing for you to miss. And we definitely not doing that on this channel, okay? So that's what I get for you, Cancer. Thank you all so much for all your support. I appreciate you guys so much. If you like a personal reading, go ahead and look in the description box to see how we can get that going, okay? Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.